What's up, guys? It's your boy D Hammy here, bringing you a brand new video. As you see, the team sheet is rolling down your screen, and there's loads of changes made since last time out, which was actually yesterday in terms of when the game actually took place. As Sibo is entering at number 1, and he plays for the Cape Cobras T20 back home in South Africa for him, as Fox Lodge come out to bat in the first T20 game of the season. It's splitting the groups here in the northwest. Fox Lodge in their group, we have Eglinton, who we are playing against, who played a game before us, and that was against Donnamana, and they lost, as we see the first ball being bowled. Also, teams in our group include Brigade Cricket Club and Donnamana Cricket Club, and you will be seeing those games coming up shortly through the week. The free May, it's all going to be cup games, including the Senior Cup and the All-Ireland, as Craig Alexander in at number 2, new batsman. And that's going to go straight up. Is he going to be out straight away? Man under it, and it's been put down. It's been put down. Loads of wind in the air now, blowing that ball all over the shop, but I don't know who actually put it down. Might have been Stuart Thompson, but I do want to say I doubt it, considering he does play for Ireland, and you do not expect an Ireland cricketer to be dropping that. As we now see Eglinton's overseas professional, Mike Erlang, coming on the bowl. It's going to be against Sibo as well, here in the 4th over. And Sibo's going to just rock back, and he's going to tank that one all the way over, and that's going to be 6. I apologise for not getting that completely in shot, but of course using the orange ball and playing this in colours. We now see the confirmation from the umpire that 6 runs in Fox Lodge. Move on to 19 for nothing, and Sibo's going to come down the track this time and completely miss it. And it takes out leg stump, and that's going to be Sibo out for 12 bowled. And to be well and truly honest with you, that's a giving away of a wicket, to be honest. That's very, very poor batting. I think Sibo will agree with me on that. Absolutely no need to come down the track, especially in over 4. No real need for it, as Aaron Haywood coming at number 3. Captaining today as Brian Allen, unavailable. He has other plans with Cricket Ireland. As we see Mike Erlang coming this time now to the right-handed batsman, and that's just going to be nudged over, and what a take that time. And that's Fox Lodge 2 down now, 22 for 2, and hopefully this is not going to be a resemblance of what happened the day before against Brady. Of course, you'll have seen that 2 days ago on Wednesday. The highlights for that, I do recommend going back to see that, as Fox does drop the 22 for 2, Craig Alexander going for 7, and Mike Erlang picking up his 2nd wicket, as we now see Aidan Lowe coming in at number 4. And hopefully he can build on an innings and actually prove himself at the top of the order now. Needs a wee score, does Aidan, try and cement himself. I will now see A. Miller coming in the bowl. I am not too sure if it's an A or an E, but I went A anyway. And it's going to be bowling the Aaron, who puts it straight up. That'll be a take, and oh my god, that's 2 drops. And they nearly get the run out. And you know what, they're going to come back here for overflow. So Fox Lodge getting 2 off this. In the end, we'll move them on to 28 for 2 off 6.2 overs. But yeah, dropped catch again from Eglinton. That's 2 of them now. I don't want to blame that one on the wind. The other one, yeah, wind, but it probably still should have been taken. As we now see Mike Erlang coming on again. I think this is 4th over now. He's ending up bowling him straight out. He's going to bowl these up. He puts that one straight up. Surely this is going to be taken. Yes, it will be an Eglinton drop. Fox Lodge 30 for 3 now. Aaron Haywood has to depart. He scored 6 as well. Out caught. The Fox Lodge now looking as if they're going to have a repeat against Brady and a T20 game too, so this is not going to be great stuff. I think at this point, get the 100, set yourself stepping stones as TJ Nicholl comes in. He's going to be keeping wicket today, and he's entered number 5 a couple of years ago. He played with the first in a T20 game down at Ardmore and smashed an absolute brilliant score. I think it was 70 or 80, something like that there. Very, very good score, and ended up winning that game for Fox Lodge. So hopefully he can do something similar today. Aidan's going to carve that one over and through. I think that's cover. That's going to be a wonderful, wonderful shot, but a very slow outfield here at Eglinton. He's usually got a very flat pitch, and this is batter's paradise most of the time. And Fox Lodge come back for 2 there. Moving on. So, yep, T20 game starting, guys. Hopefully you do enjoy it. Hopefully Fox Lodge can do somewhat well, but it is a very, very hard group with Eglinton, Donnamana and Brigade. 3 teams that will be looking for top 4 finishes, as Aidan just carries that one away, and that's going to come down here. And that's going to be a good bit of fielding. Very well fielded indeed from that man. Very, very good fielding indeed from Martin, I believe it is, for Eglinton. So, he'll be pleased with that, and I think he'll be coming on the bowl now soon as well. Fox Lodge moving on to 39 for 3 off 8.6 overs. And yeah, he is coming on the bowl here now. Fox Lodge 39 for 3 as Jay Martin runs in. It's going to be the left arm spinner. It's going to go straight up. That is underneath the man at long on. And I'll tell you what, that bounced out of his hands, but he does manage to grab a hold of it. And that's going to be TJ walking back to the pavilion. And he's only going to score 6 as well. So this time he's out. caught down at long on. Trying to go for the big one in T20 cricket. Yes, you should be going for the big one, but in all honesty, when you're 39 for 3, now 39 for 4, that shouldn't be shots you should be playing, as Jamie comes in at number 6. If you're trying to establish and build and just knock the ball out, take your 1s and 2s. Mr. Martin's going to come in now, batsman cross. So it's going to be, oh my god, Aidan, what are you doing there, mate? That's a very, very poor shot. And he's not going to be happy with that one. But that's 2 and 2 now from Mr. Martin. And that's Fox Lodge now 39 for 5, with Aidan having to depart for 5 out bowled. It's a very poor shot, and he'll know that himself. Trying to sweep the ball across, and everything it's taken out is off stump as well. So yeah, doesn't seem like it's been a very good shot from Aidan there, and he will be disappointed with that. He'd be hoping that he does get another chance, as Levi Kerr now, another new batsman and replacement batsman in here, number 7. There's many players unable to play the two games in a row at the weekend. T20 try and rotate the squad as well, give other people a chance. As you see, all the fielders in close for the hat-trick delivery, and that's going to be blocked away by Levi. Very, very tall man, so hopefully he'll be able to get under a couple of these and smash into the boundary. But we are going to be looking to establish a partnership here between him and Jamie, as Martin's going to come on again now for his 4th ball. So we are just going to continue with this here, and Levi's just going to... Oh my god, he's dropped him! Oh my goodness, he's dropped him. From this perspective here, he's dropped him. Might not have carried, but you know what? I think he's dropped him there, and he could have had 3 wickets this over. And a ball earlier, that would have been a hat-trick, as he now comes in for his 5th delivery. As we skip one, that one's going to be going up, and away at 6 runs to Levi Kerr. It's a great shot from him, and that propels Fox Lodge to 45 for 5. And we need more of that, but along with building this partnership at the same time with Jamie. Jamie's a man who can bat, he knows how to bat, and Levi does too. And we see a bowling change, Mr. Lee Ritchie, I believe it's Lee, it might not be, bowling into Jamie, and Jamie's going to flash his hands at that one and take that free cover, and that's going to go all the way to the boundary. 4 runs to Jamie. Very lovely shot indeed, free cover. I do love a good cover drive myself, you know. Favourite shot in the book though, straight down the ground with a nice end position on the bat, the Jason Roy type shot, you know, where he puts it straight down the ground. Absolutely wonderful shot. As now Martin's going to run into Levi. Oh, and he's done him with turn and flight there. And Levi is going to miss that one. It's going to take out his stumps. I think it's a very poor shot as well, though, trying to play that on the leg side. Just wait on it a wee bit, you know. That's all this man seemed to have done, is just flight the ball up, you know. He shouldn't be taking these wickets. They're very, very poor deliveries, in my opinion. It's just he's managing to get wickets with him, because that's the type of deliveries that get the pitchers in cricket, or get the wickets in cricket. And we see another new batsman come in now, and Mr. L. Finley coming over to us from Siam Mills of last year. And Mr. Lee Ritchie now runs in, and that's going to be the Jamie, and he's going to carve that one over the top. And unfortunately, this slow outfield doesn't look like it means it's going to go for 4, but they will get back for 2, and that makes Fox Lodge over to 58 for 6 now, off 12.5 overs. And hopefully Fox Lodge can keep this going and end up getting to 100, because that is what their ideal score will be now. Donamana bowling, Eglinton all out for 115 in their games, so you never know. Fox Lodge's bowling attack, it's very, very good, as Jamie picks that one up, and it's going to go all the way for 6. That's a wonderful shot by Jamie. And this man Martin stuck on 3 wickets for the meantime, and he's being a little bit expensive now indeed, going for these wickets. As he's now going to run into Jamie. He's going to do a very similar ball to Aidan, and I tell you what, Jamie's played the exact same shot, taking out middle stump that you can see it's not in the shot, and trying to play across there, a sweep shot. It's not the ideal shot, especially whenever the partnership was building, and just throwing away your wicket like that, it's not something you should be doing, and Jamie will know that. But it's something that Fox Lodge will work on as Adam Walker comes in now at number 9. Fox Lodge will see this batting display, and they'll look at, right boys, what we need to improve on? We'll need to improve on building the partnership, not giving away our wicket with stupid shots. In T20 cricket, you just want to get your head over the ball and get that punch down the ground instead of trying to play something stupid. And that's a wonderful shot there by Mr. Finley, and that's going to go all the way to the boundary, is it? Mr. Pro out there, and that's a very good bit of feeding indeed. Just about keeps that in the boundary rope. And that makes Fox Lodge now moving on to 68 for 7. Hopefully Walker and Mr. Finley can do a bit of batting themselves, especially Walker. We know what he's capable of in the T20 stuff. He knows how to bat, and that one's always dropped him. Oh my goodness, that's a third drop catch for Eglinton. 4th drop catch for Eglinton. Now they're looking like Fox Lodge out in the field with all these dropped catches. That one was a pretty simple catch too. I go as far to say that was a dolly, as Martin comes in now to finish his spell with his 4th over, chucks that one up. You're not going to get away with that. That deserved to go. That's 4 runs, and that's similar type of bowling he's been bowling all day, just floating the ball up and ready to be dispatched. But to be fair, his flight has been good in that concept. It's just flight usually shouldn't get you too far in these conditions. You want to be trying to use the pitch and just get it on. As Fox is now 83 for 7 with Mr. Ross Allen coming back on. And Mr. Finley's going to chop that one straight to him, and that's a wonderful diving catch. And it's that man Martin again. He is all over the place with 4 wickets and a catch. As Mr. Finley goes out for 10, now caught at third man. So yeah, now Fox Lodge are 83 for 8. And in big trouble here, trying to reach their target of 100 runs at this point. But we're going to be seeing we still have 2 wickets in hand of Adam Boyd coming in now at number 10. They join Adam Walker, and we know Boyd, who's very stubborn and can hold his wicket very well, and we know Walker can do a bit of hitting as well. So hopefully Fox Lodge, this will be enough to get them to that 100 mark, and you never know what will happen with the bowling. They might be able to perform a miracle. I don't know this boy's second name, but I know he's called Dylan, and I'm assuming he spelled his name like that. Says that one's all the way back for 6. Where's the Billy Bowden fingers? Get him up. That's 6 more, and it's Adam Walker. But yeah, like I said, I'm assuming this boy spells his name like that because that's how I spell it, and that is how you should spell it. If you don't spell it, you're a disgrace to the Dylan name, and that's just facts. And we now go on to the penultimate over here with 2 balls to go, and that one's going to be all the way launched in the air. Would you look at it? And we follow it all the way down, and it's put down, and it's gone all the way for 4. I think your man's saying, the umpire here. But oh, what's he doing? I think the fielder there, hold on, trying to get the umpire to turn round. He's saying it goes all the way, so that's great sportsmanship, and I'll give a round of a hand to that man. He's saying that's 6 runs. He pitched down the catch, and it goes over the rope for 6. That's wonderful sportsmanship, and you need to see a lot more of that in the game of cricket. That is absolutely wonderful. I mean, actually, the very last ball in the match being bowled, Lee Ritchie. Walker comes across his stumps, and that's a beautiful shot all the way back, and that's going to be 4 runs. It's unbelievable. It isn't actually. It's been fielded out there very well done. And they were looking to come back for 3 there, but no, unfortunately, only get the 2. And that'll end Fox Lodge with 103 for 8 off their 20 overs. Leave only the last man to get out for 10. Fox Lodge will probably say, you know what, that's a good score considering where they were, but they would have liked about 140, I think, on that track as well. It looked as if 140 should have been a total, and we see Mike Erlang there just coming across shot. I'm pretty sure he'd be happy to see himself on camera. But hopefully Fox Lodge in the bowling can do what they need to do as we see them coming out. And I just want to put a wee disclaimer of what I was hearing about the ground over time is that Sabo is a little bit injured, is what I've heard, and so he probably won't be bowling for a while, which is very awful to hear, because Sabo is one of the best bowlers in the league. He's a man who's the most accurate bowler I've seen from an overseas professional for a long time. If you ask him to hit somewhere on the pitch, he's going to hit it, and there's not much he can do about it. As we see, Aaron's going to open the bowling with himself here. Fox do tend to do this open with spin, and he's going to come in there, and that's just going to be a dot ball to start. So Aaron, very good T20 player indeed in terms of when it comes to bowling. You will see that throughout. I will now move on to the second over, and Alistair Doherty, the fast medium bowler who's 16 years old, is going to come in here, and that's a wonderfully well bowled delivery. Although this over did go for a lot of extras, and I've spoken to Alex, I'm a good friend of his, and he knows that he won't mind me saying that, because this was a very poor display in terms of his first over. But considering it's his first over, he's bowled for the first in terms of this season, and I think maybe ever in his career as well. He'll know that he can only get better from this point on. But that's a very good bit of bowling, and cut straight back. Good fielding as well. Aiden's came straight in there. They're going to have an appeal. Umpire turns it down, but you know what, come on man, get that finger up, let's make this game interesting. Turns out no, and it looks like he was safely back as well. So 10 from the over. He's going to take that note on board, and he's going to come back for his next over, and he's going to hopefully do a wee bit better than that indeed, especially when it comes to the extras column. Maybe just coming from the other side of the wicket, as we see Mr. Finley come on now, and that one's going to be launched all the way. Boy, losing it in the track of the sun there. And you know what, I don't mind that. I'd rather you let it go and have it go for 4 runs than you get hit in the face all day long. I would see Ali come back on now and over 4. He's going to bowl this, and that's a slower ball, you can tell that was, and that's just, he's picked it well, in fairness, the batsman. That's a wonderful shot, and that's going to go for 4. Can't do too much about that. It wasn't a bad slower ball. Maybe the fact it was up there is maybe a volley shot. Wasn't the greatest, but it has been dispatched for 4. He picked it well, and that one's going to be a great shot from the batsman as well off Finley, and that's going to go for 4. So one thing you can already notice from Eglinton is they're getting a lot more power behind their shot, and it's going to the boundary rope. Something that Fox Lodge weren't able to do in terms of their ground shots, is that they were being chased down out there. I don't know, that's nothing to do really with the pace of the fielders, because Fox Lodge do have a very quick team out there. And we see Adam Boyd coming on now, bowling his orthodox stuff, because he's a left arm. It's going to be a full toss, but it's straight to Levi Kerr, and that what height gets you in the field. A very solid catch by the man out there. Very good stuff indeed, and that's going to be Boydo's first wicket off the day. So him being the bowler, getting the wicket, and then caught by Levi. That's what height gets you in the field there. Whenever you need someone to, like, most people that might have been over their head. I believe Levi being 6'7", 6'8", I believe, maybe even 6'6", I don't know, to be honest. I see Adam Walker running this time now, and that's going to be, oh, what a delivery that is. He's absolutely ripped through him there, and that's just, you know what, I want to say it's poor batting, but it's just too quick. He's just far too quick for the batsman there. He had played the shot when the ball had already taken a stump, to be honest. You can go back and watch it. He's skittled right through him. It's a perfect pitch for Walker to bowl on a flat one that's going to be where the ball comes through at a decent pace on it. And so he can use his pace to his advantage, as we see Jamie McIntyre come on. Eglinton is 65 for 2. Ross Allen last man out for 17. Sorry for the very, very fast speaking here as that one goes for 4. I'm just trying to keep up with the footage because we're trying to get through this. And the game just travelled at a very fast pace because you know it's T20 cricket, and that's what T20 cricket does. As Jimmy gets hit for 4 there, like I've already mentioned. And Nolly Boy Levi Kerr coming on, the medium fast bowler. Let's see what he can do with his height. He's going to be able to put your short and get a lot of success out of that, hopefully. That one, just really a good length ball. Man advances down the track. Not a great deal of pace in the ball, so he's going to whip that one free mid-wicket, and that's going to be 4 runs. Of course, Mike Erlang is one of the new batsmen, and they're pro. They're overseas professional as well. He's going to be very experienced at this stage. I believe he is South African, so we'll see what he's able to do. As Aaron runs in there, that's going to be a quicker ball, and that one's just going to be absolutely slotted through cover, and that's just a great cricket shot. There's not much more you can do to that. That's an unbelievable cricket shot, that is. I don't even believe it was by their overseas professional either. I think it was by one of their the left-hander. It's just great stuff as Levi now runs, and it's going to be a bang short ball, and that's going to go all the way over, and it's going to be a couple of bounces, and then it's going to trickle over the rope as Jamie just needs to watch there. Don't want to go face first into that chair. Ball does go over to the go over the rope for 4, and Eglinton move on now. 94 for 2 off 15 overs, and it looks like they're very not very comfortably, but they will be chasing this score down and move on to 100 now. We need 4 more as Levi going to get that one through, and that one's going to go all the way to the boundary rope as well. So that's going to be now Eglinton moving on to 104, and that should technically be the end of it, I think, unless I got the score on for Fox Lodge, which is probably what I ended up doing. So 15.4 overs gone here. And yeah, so it was. Yeah, scores are tied at the moment now at 104. Budger's going to chuck that one up. He's realised there's not real much point. We'll just give him the one at this point, and that one's going to be all the way gone. And that's 4 runs, and Eglinton will be your winners off this game. So a great congratulations to Eglinton losing the game before and now winning this. They're now top of the table. Falkland sitting bottom with only 1 game played. I believe Brigade haven't played a game yet, but Donovan are playing the one. Hopefully on Friday night you'll see that game on either Sunday or Monday. Maybe even a Tuesday, but I am off for study leave now, guys. So Eglinton won by 8 wickets with 22 balls to spare. There is all the bowlers' figures. In brackets is their economy. And yeah, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Unfortunately, it's a second loss in a row for Fox Lodge. Per weekend of cricket, they'll say, but they'll go back to the drawing board. They'll look at what they've done wrong in the batting. They'll look at trying to improve the fielding. The bowling in his biddy was quite good. I'd say it was somewhat poor here today against Eglinton, but in fairness then to Fox Lodge, there was a lot of new bowlers coming on, and they just really didn't fight for their place as much as probably what they should have done. But anyway, guys, I've been your boy D Hammy, and I will see you next time.